Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Eclectic or Eklektisch, and I don't know the Japanese there, so whatever that Japanese thing is there, I can't. In Chinese, it's not something, I don't know, of something else. Anyways, but it's by willpower. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9, such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box. We have German whisper lines, where numbers on a green line are at least 5 apart from their neighbors on the line. So, for example, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be guaranteed to be an 8 or a 9, because those are the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3. And that's an example of how a German whisper line works. For Dutch whisper line, we have numbers on a red line are at least 4 apart from their neighbors on the line. So, for example, if this were 3, this would have to be 7, 8, or 9, because those are the only digits that are 4 or more away from 3. So that's an example of how Dutch whisper lines work. We have Renban, where numbers on purple lines are each a set of non-competing consecutive numbers in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these must be a set of non-repeating consecutive numbers. So it must be 1 through 9. Same with this, I think, which is also 9. Yep. These must be the digits 1 through 9 on the line in some order. And it can be in any order. But there are no repeats on the Renban line. And he also states numbers do not repeat on any line in any of these lines. So keep that in mind. There are no repeats on this line and on this line. Huh, that's interesting. Also, we have killer cages, where numbers in cages sum to 10. So these 3 digits add up to 10, these 3 add up to 10, these 2 add up to 10, so do these 2, etc., etc. And then finally, we have a Kropke pair, where numbers with a black dot between them are in a ratio of 2 to 1, and not all possible dots are given. So, for example, if this were, say, F2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain the 1 to 2 ratio between them. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Oh, that's a Whisper. I don't know. I think it was just a misspelling there. Anyways, I'm going to get... If you want to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm really going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, the first thing that stuck out to me, okay, there's a couple of them. But the first one that really stuck out to me was you have a Dutch whisper line, which is also separated by a black Kropke dot. So the difference of these must be at least 4. Well, the only way you have a 1 to 2 ratio between digits with a difference of 4 is if one of them is 4, right? If you have 5, that would be with a 10 if you double it, and that's not a digit. So it would have to be 4 with a difference of 4 makes 8. So this has to be a 4-8 pair here. Also, I did spot this part, which is you have a German whisper line between here and here. The only way that works is if this is 7 and this is a 1-2 pair, right? You have 1, 2, and 7. The next highest digit would be 1, 3, and 6, but 6 is not 5 or more away from 3. So that doesn't work. So this is guaranteed to be 7 with 1 and 2 here. That means these digits can never add up to 10. These digits can add up to 10, but it cannot have 1, 9 or 2, 8. You cannot have 4 and 6 because those are less than 4 apart from each other. So this must be a 3, 7 pair. This then cannot be 4 and 6. Because 4 is 1 away from 3 and 3 away from 7. So none of these could be 4 or 6. So this is 1, 9 or 2, 8 here. So this set of 3 digits can never add up to, cannot be 1, 2, and, well, it can't be 1, 2, and 7 anyways. It can't contain a 3 either. So that eliminates 2, 3, and 5. And you can't, 1, 3, 6 also. So there's no 7, that means no 1, 2, 7. No 3, which means no 2, 3, 5 or 1, 3, 6. So it must be 1, 4, and 5 here to add up to 10. That eliminates 1, 4, and 5 in the rest of the box. So this cannot be 1, 9. So this is a 2, 8 pair adding up to 10. That means the remaining digits must be 6 and 9 to add up to be, because we have a 1, 4, 5 triplet and a 2, 8 pair and a 3, 7 pair in the box. Okay. Well, 5 cannot be next to 2 or 8, so this cannot be 5 here, which means 5 has to be one of these 2 digits here. Okay. That means this is 1 or 4. 2 cannot be 4 or more away from 1 or 4, so this must be an 8, which makes this a 2. 8 is not next to 7, cannot be next to 7 on a Dutch whisper line, so this must be 3, that's 7. Okay. Remaining, okay, so in box 6, we have 8 digits which are on a German whisper line. The only digit which can never be on a German whisper line is 5. Because 5, if you subtract 5 or more from it, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. If you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. So 5 can never be on a German whisper line in normal Sudoku. So this 5 eliminates 5 here, which means this has to be 5 here. Well, on a German whisper line, 2 of the digits can only be next to one single digit. And every other digit in this box is next to 2 unique digits except for these 2. So this has to be a 4-6 pair, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 6, this is 9, which makes this 6. 6 cannot be next to 4 on a Dutch whisper line, so this is 1, which makes this 4. 4 can only be next to 9 on a German whisper line, so this 4 cannot be here, because if this is 4, that's 9, and then we have a duplicate 9 in column 9. So this is 6, which must be next to 1. 4 must be next to 9. 3 can only be next to 8 and 9, and so it must be between the 9 and the 8 in this box. So this is 3, which makes this 8, which makes this 2, which makes that 7. Okay, remaining digits in column 7 have to be 4, 7, and 9. This can't be 4 because of the 4, 8 pair in the row. Let's see, what else can we have? If this were, okay, so if this is low, it would have to be a 3 or 4. The problem is 3 or 4 would have to be next to at least 8 or 9, and the 8 can't be here, so this would be 9, but 3 and 9 already add up to 12 at minimum, and that's greater than this cage can be. So this cannot be a low. It must be a high, so it's 6 and 7. This must be next to 1 or 2 here. It can't be 7, so this must be 6. And to add up to 10, it's specifically 1, 3, adding up with the 6. So this can't be 2, this is 1, which forces this to be 3. This must be high, so it's 7 or 9. This must be low, it's next to 2 unique digits on the German whisper line, so it can't be 4, and it can't be 1 or 3, so this is 2. 2 could be next to 7, 8 on a German whisper line, but it can't be 7 here because of the 7 in the column. It could be 9 also, but we have a 9 in the row. So this has to be 8, which means this can't be 8. That's 4. This is 8. 8 can be next to 1, 2, or 3 on the German whispered line, but this 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1 and 2. This can't be 1, 2, or 4, so this must be 3, which must be next to 8 or 9 on a German whispered line, but we have an 8 in the box, so this must be 9. So this cannot be 9 anymore here. So this Dutch whisperer line, 8 has to be next to 1 through 4, but it can't be 1 or because of the 1 in the column, or 4 because of the 4 in the row. So this is 2 and 3. 2 and 3 has to be next to 6, 7, or 9 on the Dutch whisper line. Eight cannot be on this German whisper line. The only digit in the box remaining that's low, that could be next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line, would be 3 and 4. 3. 3 and 3 would have to be next to 8 and 9. But that's not possible because of the 8 in the column. So this cannot be low. This has to be a high digit. And it can't be 7 or 8. Can't be 6 because it has to be next to a 1 on a German whisper line. That forces this to be 9, which makes that a 7. 9 can only be next to 3 and 4 of the remaining digits on the German whispered line in the box. So this 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 4, which makes that 3. The remaining digits in the box have to be 5, 6, and 8. 8 can't be here or here. Where is the 8 in this box? It must be here. Okay. Let's do remaining digits in row 5. Well, we have a 4-9 pair. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 4, which makes this a 9. This 4 eliminates 4 on this Ren band, so this can't be 4. This is 7, which makes this 9, which makes this 4. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 6 and 7. Remaining digits in column 5. We have 5, 6, and 9. 9 cannot be here because of 9 in the box. So where's the 9 in column 5? It must be here. That makes this a 5, 6 as a possibility. 9 can be next to... Okay, so we have 9 unique digits on this Dutch whisper line because there are no repeats on any line. So 5 is guaranteed to be one of these digits. 5 can only be next to 1 and 9 on a Dutch whisper line. And all of these are next to 2 unique digits here on a Dutch whisper line. So this must be a 5, which forces this to be 1. 1 can be next to 6 or 7 on a Dutch whisper line. So this is a 6-7 pair. That would mean this digit must be next to both of them on a Dutch whisper line. So 3 cannot be next to the 6, so this must be 2, which makes this 3. Therefore, this is a 7, which makes this a 6. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 5, which makes that 6, which makes this 5. And the rest we do just through, well, we're going to be using the Ren band, but we can also do through normal Sudoku too. Let's see if we can do it all through normal Sudoku. Probably not, but we'll try. Remaining digits in row 7 are 1, 2, and 7. This can't be 1 or 2 because of the 1, 2 in the column, so this is 7. This can't be 1, so this must be 2, which makes that 1. Remaining digits in row 8 are 3, 4, and 6. 3 cannot be either of these cells, so this must be 3 here. This can't be 3 or 6, so this is 4, which makes that a 6. Remaining digits in row 9 are 5, 8, and 9. This can't be 5 or 9 because of the 5 and 9 in the column, so this is 8. Therefore, this is a 5, 9 pair here. The last remaining digit in column 1 is a 4. Remaining digits in row 6. We have what? 3, 5, and 8. This can't be 5 or 8 because of the 5 or 8 in the column, so this is 3. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the column, so it's 5, which makes this 8. Remaining digits in the central box are then 1 and 6. So either of them can be 1 or 6, technically. Remaining digits in this box, this left central box, is 2 and 7. 2 can't be here because of the 2 in the column, so this is 7, which makes that 2. Okay. Remaining digits in column 6 are 1, 6, and 7. 7 can't be here because of the 7 in the row, so this must be a 7 here. Remaining digits in column 4. We have 1, 2, and 6. This can't be 6 because of the 6 in the row. This can't be 1 because of the 1 in the row. Okay. Remaining digits in column 8. We have 1, 2, and 6. This can't be 1 again. This can't be 6. This can't be 2. So now we have a 1, 6 pair in row 1, which eliminates 1 and 6 in the rest of the row. So this has to be a 5. We have a 1, 2 pair in row 2, where the remaining digits, they have to be 3, 8, and 9. 3 cannot be here. Therefore, 3 must be here, and this must be an 8 and 9 pair. The remaining digits in row 3 are 4, 5, and 8. And this can't be 4, 5, so this must be 8, which forces this to be 4, 5 here. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the column. So this is 5, which makes that 4. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9 and 8. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 5 and 9. And yeah, we do have to use the Renban properties to figure out what these are. This 2 eliminates 2 on the Renban, so this is 1, this is 6. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 2, which makes that 6. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 2. This 6 makes that a 1. And this 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 1 and 6. And that's the solve. I hope that was pretty clear about how I was going about it. You could go about it in multiple ways, actually, because this Renban also eliminated a lot of possibilities, too. But I just did normal Sudoku because it's always good to work on those skills to spot normal Sudoku stuff. I don't know, maybe I should have worked on the Renban part, but who knows. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.